This is the case of Elisa Lam, the elevator, the girl who vanished in 2013. This is her story. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old Canadian student who had just graduated from the University of British Columbia. She was spending the summer before her next semester at university, working at a hostel in Vancouver called The High. It was around 8:30 at night, and Elisa had just finished her shift at the front desk. She decided to take the elevator up to the 6th floor to get some stuff from her locker, but she never made it. Security cameras in the elevator shaft captured what would be the last moments of Elisa Lam alive. She got into the elevator and began talking to herself, pressing the buttons for the 6th floor several times. When the elevator stopped, she stepped out onto the 6th floor, but she was not alone. There was a man in there with her who had been staying at the hostel, but he left after a few seconds, and the doors closed behind him. The security camera couldn't see what happened next, but an audio recording picked up the sound of the elevator doors opening, Elisa's voice, and then nothing. After 3 days of not seeing her daughter, her mother reported her missing to the police. And when they checked the security footage from the hostel, they saw that something was wrong. In the footage, you can see Elisa getting into the elevator, and then suddenly, the elevator starts moving erratically. It goes up and down and even sideways. At one point, the elevator hits the ceiling, and the door falls off its hinges. But here's the thing. The elevator was not supposed to go up that high. There were no controls to move the elevator higher than the 5th floor. And what's really creepy is that someone had clearly tampered with the controls, because the elevator wasn't moving like this before or after this incident. When workers went to check the elevator, they found blood on the ceiling and the walls. They also found some of Elisa's belongings near the elevator, including her phone and keys. But they didn't find her body. They never found her body. What happened to Elisa Lam? Did she fall to her death in the shaft? Was she pushed? Was she kidnapped? Was it the man who left the elevator with her? Or was it someone else entirely? Because if you think about it, there are so many questions that don't have answers. Like, why did the man leave the elevator with her? What happened after the doors closed? Why was the elevator moving erratically? And most importantly, where is her body? This case remains unsolved to this day. And while there are a lot of theories, we may never know what really happened to Elisa Lam.